And finally, occupying the number one spot, the year 2021 was a difficult one for the movies, especially Hindi cinema, and apart from a few gems here and there, the majority of the Hindi films I've seen last year have been disappointments. Suryavanshi, the year's biggest grosser, is one among those disappointments as well. You can watch my list of top 10 Bollywood films of 2021 anytime by clicking the I button on the right hand corner. That being said, there were still some outstanding performances that captured our collective attention and earned universal appreciation. With their compelling performances and bold career moves, these actors genuinely stood out from the pack, bringing some much needed cheer in these troubled times. In this special year-end feature, I've selected the top 10 acting performances, both male and female, from Bollywood films that certainly left me impressed. And I'll start with female actors first. At number 5 is Kriti Sanon from Mimi. In a rather bold move, Kriti Sanon took on the role of a surrogate mother quite early in her career, and I would say it proved to be a brave bet and paid out handsomely in the end. Not only did she carry the film, but she also gave her best performance yet. It would not be an exaggeration to say that the film did for her what Razi did for Alia Bhatt and Piku did for Deepika Padukone. Mimi has certainly cemented her reputation as a rising star actress in Bollywood. At number 4 is Parineeti Chopra from Sandeep or Pinky Farrar. When it comes to her movies, Parineeti Chopra hasn't had a great run in the last few years. In 2021, she worked in the terrible remake of The Girl on the Train, a forgettable turn in Sanya, but it was this much delayed Debakar Banerjee film that finally unearthed Parineeti's potential. Parineeti's tormented performance here reminded me why, prior to a run of poor films, she was seen as such a bright talent. Under the right filmmaker, she has a potential to shine, and Sandeep or Pinky Farrar proves she still has that fire burning inside her. At number 3 is Supriya Pathak from Ram Prasad Ki Tervi. In Ram Prasad Ki Tervi, all of the actors were perfectly cast in their roles, which is quite rare, but still Supriya Pathak stands out from the crowd with ease. Her acting is heartfelt, and her frequent retelling and description of her husband's final moments demonstrate how tenaciously she has clung on to her recollections of his final memories. Supriya Pathak depicts the torment her character Savitri goes through quite well, and it's another feather in her cap in what has been a long and distinguished, even if overlooked, career. At number 2 is Vidya Balan's performance in the film Sherni. Vidya Balan, who is constantly in conflict with entrenched patriarchy in Sherni, fights relentlessly for what she believes is right. Even in the unsettling silences, she stands out, and there is a quiet dignity in her performance. Amit Masurkar's film avoids all of the cliches of Hindi cinema in favor of restrained performances that highlight the true gifts of an actor, the ability to convey a lot without doing much on screen. And Vidya Balan aces this challenge quite well. At number 1 is Sanya Malhotra's turn in the film Paglet. Sanya Malhotra is criminally underrated as an actress who shines in any film, no matter how awful the film is. Paglet and Meenakshi Sundareshwar were two of her best performances in 2021. Paglet, the film, could have been better, but Malhotra's portrayal of a widow who can't handle the grief according to her family's expectations is well worth a watch. In the hands of a lesser actor, this character could have gone horribly wrong. But Sanya Malhotra avoids the pitfalls and stays true to her character arc, giving a performance that's measured and quietly powerful at the same time. Before we go ahead, I'd like to say thank you to all my viewers who are still watching. I know it's super annoying to hear the words like and subscribe, but that's the only way I get to know that I'm on the right path. So, dear viewers, only and only if you think my videos add some value to your time, please smash the like and subscribe buttons. And now, moving on to the best male performances of the year past, I'd like to first start with a couple of special mentions. Although The White Tiger isn't really a Bollywood film, it introduced us to Adarsh Gaurav, who gave a terrific performance. Similarly, in Bob Biswas, Abhishek Bachchan clearly worked hard at looking like the original Bob, and he also did a good job of exuding menace when it was required. And with that, I'll continue with the main list. At number 5 is Ayushman Khurrana in Chandigarh Kare Aashiki. He portrays Manu, a Chandigarh boy who happens to be a bodybuilder and fitness freak, perfectly. As a Jat boy who struggles with his societal bias, Ayushman gets to show off both his transformative physique and his acting talents. I would even go as far as to say that this is probably his best and most assured performance to date. At number 4 is Dhanush from the film Atrangi Re. If one removes Dhanush from Atrangi Re, it would completely expose all of Anand L. Rai's shortcomings and make the film crumble on top of it. Whether it's the wedding mandap scene where he cries due to the effects of laughing gas, or when he breaks down and bares his heart to Sara's character, Dhanush is in fine form. It's a brilliant and affecting performance by the actor who also had a pretty good turn in the Tamil film Khurrana. At number 3 is Vikrant Massey in the film Haseen Dilruba. Vikrant Massey is brilliant and masterful in his portrayal of Rishu, a character that goes from being a meek and submissive one at the beginning of the story to being cunning and also vengeful towards the end. He certainly deserves full marks for portraying this amazing transformation. He is mesmerizing to watch as a jilted lover who's out to take revenge on his cheating wife. It's a pity his acting prowess is so much underrated in present-day Bollywood. At number 2 is Vicky Kaushal in the film Sardar Udham. The National Award-winning actor who had a fantastic year personally after marrying Katrina Kaif is magnificent in the role of martyr Udham Singh, and his tortured performance in the Jallianwala Bagh sequence is sure to bring tears to everyone's eyes. Shujit Sircar's biopic is quiet and restrained in its tone, and Vicky Kaushal harmonizes and syncs his performance with the film perfectly. The apex of his performance comes when he jumps from shock and horror to sadness in a single clip. It's a performance he can be proud of after Uri, the surgical strike. And finally, occupying the number 1 spot is Ranveer Singh's fantastic turn as Kapil Dev in Kabir Khan's 83. Ranveer Singh's portrayal of Kapil Dev is another example of Ranveer's character prep and method acting where he becomes one with the character. 83 boasts of a stellar supporting cast, but performance-wise, Ranveer is at a different level. Be it his impersonation and internalization of Kapil Dev's accent, or his exploits on the cricket ground, his emulation of Kapil's unique bowling action, or Kapil's Nataraj shot, Ranveer is just spot on. It's a terrific and inspiring performance that is bound to be remembered for years to come. And that's a wrap, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed listening to my list of top 10 performances. Let me know in the comments below whether you agree or disagree. If you think this video was helpful, please smash the like and subscribe buttons and hit the bell icon to get notified of future videos. See you guys in the next one.